guys, it's Taryn here with Fleur de Lis Aesthetics, and today we are going to do Guybrows. I have Trevor here. He's pretty cute, I guess. What with him being my boyfriend and all. Anyways, he has volunteered to let me shape his eyebrows for a guy. We're not talking girl shapes on a guy, we're talking doing shaping on a guy that still looks masculine. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, first we're going to start by cleansing the area. And so I just have alcohol on a cotton ball. You can use a swab or whatever you like. And since we're going to be basically waxing and kind of opening up the skin with tweezers and things like that, you want to make sure the area is really, really clean. Next, you're going to brush up the eyebrow everywhere, all the way across, and you're going to see some really, really long hairs. You want to get rid of those with scissors. So we're going to do scissors before we even start doing anything else. You do not want to cut into the eyebrow hair. You just want to cut the ones that are sticking out above. Okay, and now you're going to want to brush the hairs down and do the same thing. Okay, you're going to want to test the wax on your wrist first. This is, of course, if you're using wax. If you have experience with wax, you're probably okay to do this. If you don't have any experience, do not start waxing somebody's eyebrows. It is dangerous. It's a terrible decision. You might wax their eyelashes out, which would be awful. For those of you who have experience with wax, this is going to be a lot easier for you. But for the basics, let's just get down. When you're laying the wax, make sure you start out with a thin layer, and then as you go up where you want to peel the wax off, you give yourself a little bit of a lip so it's easier to grab a hold of so you can pull off. And then you also don't want to get too close to the eyebrows. For guys, you're just getting rid of the stray hairs. So you're not cutting into the eyebrows at all, of course, unless they want them. But for me, since I have to look at him all the time, I still want him to look very masculine, and I do not need his eyebrows shaped. So again, you start out thin, and at the end you make it a little bit thicker so you have an easier grasp.
I'm feeling this is going to hurt. That was big. It's like you're turning me into an avatar.
Okay, since we have everything on now, it's now hard enough to peel off. Since it is on the face, I prefer hard wax. You can use soft wax if you like, but this is much easier, and in my opinion, a lot, it's better for sensitive skin, and he definitely has sensitive skin. So you're going to pull it up, make sure you have an easy grasp, pull the skin tight, pull it down, and out comes all the little hairs. I'm not sure if you guys really want to see that or not, but flick it up, pull it tight, pull it off. Too bad? But he's so pretty. Now you just kind of go through and make sure that you got all the hairs that you wanted. Like I said, we're just kind of helping his eyebrows. We're not actually shaping them aside from their own natural state. So you can take your tweezers and pick out any strays that there are. And he just has a few random ones. The wax did most of the work, but since we don't want to get the wax too close to the actual eyebrow, it's easier to just do the grand scheme of things with the wax and then pull out the tiny ones with the tweezers. Okay, now since the skin is very, very red and irritated because we just waxed it, I'm going to use witch hazel instead of alcohol because it's a lot more of a gentle product. So I'm just going to rub that over the whole area, and it's just going to soothe it, and then also cleanse it as well. It, however, does not smell amazing.
I think it smells nice.
And now I'm going to take some aloe because, again, it's a really, really sensitive right now, and aloe is also very, very soothing. You do, however, have to make sure you do not get it in their eyes because I've had aloe in my eyes before, and it is one of the worst pains imaginable. Probably not that bad, but it's pretty close. How's that feel?
Good. Soothing.
Also a fun fact, aloe is a gel, of course, so it also smooths down in your brows. So ladies, brow gel, also aloe vera gel. Ta-da! He's all red. He'll look prettier later. Well, guys, I hope this was helpful to some of you. I know not all of you will be doing anything with your man's brows, but if you do, you kind of have some guidelines, and you don't have to use the wax. You can also just do tweezing, but they're kind of babies, and it's easier to get it done in one go. They can't withstand the pain that we can when it comes to waxing. Okay, and as always, guys, put your best face forward, and I'll see you later.